Hey guys, it's World War II Studios, and today I'm going to be going over my helmet collection. So I've gotten quite a few new helmets over the past couple months, so I'm just going to kind of show them all to you guys and just show how I've got them displayed. Alright, so my first helmet is going to be the Civil Defense helmet. I got it for I believe like $30 a while ago at an antique store. So it's all original and still got like the original paint and stuff on it. They're not that rare, but still just kind of a cool piece. So then my next helmet is going to be this German M35 helmet, which is just a cheap one from China. I got it for $50, but then I like repainted it and everything. So I did Normandy camouflage on it, and then I like redid the inside and stuff to make it look a bit more accurate. Yeah, so there's nothing I'm ever going to use for reenacting really, but just kind of a cool piece to have on display. So then the next piece is going to be just a Kevlar helmet like from the 90s. Yeah, so it's like all original. Obviously they don't really reproduce this sort of stuff yet, but then yeah, so it's got the desert camouflage and then just some goggles on here. Yeah, so I mean nothing really rare, but just another nice piece. So then this helmet is going to be like an 80s helmet or just late Vietnam. It's just got a woodland cover and then the later Vietnam liner in there, which is a paratrooper liner. Also not too rare, but just kind of a cool piece. So then this helmet is just kind of my classic Vietnam helmet. It's an original 1965 cover and then a reproduction helmet band from J. Murray. It's a 1962 liner from Firestone, and it's still in pretty good condition. Yeah, so still got the nape band and everything in here. I think the only piece that is a reproduction in here is the sweatband. But other than that, it's all still in really good condition. So this is a pretty cool piece as well. This next helmet has my Usmc Mosquito Net on here, which is an original from World War II. Never issued, so it's still in like perfect condition. I believe the liner's Korean War one, which I just kind of threw it in here since you don't see it. And then the shell is actually one from one of the European copies of the M1 Helmet that I got for cheap, just kind of for displaying all my different helmet covers. So yeah, just pretty cool cover, but the rest of it's not too great. So the next couple helmets are all going to be World War II helmets. So this one is a rear seam made in 1945 by the heat stamp, and then I've got original pair of Polaroid goggles on here, which still in the original case, and they've got this bare lens in there as well. The liner is a World War II paratrooper helmet, also from 1945, but yeah, so it's got like all of the khaki, which they had in World War II, and then the A-frames are actually the green ones, which were a later war piece. But this still got the original chin strap and everything on here, so it's just a nice helmet. Yeah, just kind of a classic M1. So this next helmet is actually the one I use for most of my reenactments. So it's a front seam helmet, and then I've got my engineer logos painted on the side. It's a new chin strap from J. Murray, which is the mid-war type. And then I've got the vehicle netting, or the 2-inch square netting. So then this liner is actually one I redid myself a couple months ago. I got all the lining from J. Murray. So it's just a good mid-war helmet, pretty good for D-Day. It does still have the swivel bales, but yeah, I've got a different helmet which I can also use for D-Day if I need to go with fixed bales. So this next helmet I've got set up right now to be just like a D-Day paratrooper helmet. So I've got just like the netting on here with the helmet scrim. And then, yeah, so this shell is actually an original World War II helmet. I believe it was a like 1943 made helmet, I believe, by the heat stamp. And then it's got the fixed bales on here as well, so it's accurate for Normandy campaign. And then I've got the earlier war chin straps on here. So I actually refinished this helmet, the shell. It had a whole bunch of layers of paint on there, which I had to strip down. And then I repainted it with some Rapco paint, and then got the cork from J. Murray. I found that it works best if you add the cork and sand it down a bit, and then add the more paint. That way it gives the more flat surface like the original helmets had, instead of the bumpy cork sticking out, which isn't too accurate. And then for this liner is another paratrooper original World War II one, which was refinished by J. Murray a couple years ago. Yeah, so it all looks pretty good still. And then for the final helmet, this is my USMC helmet. So I just have a cheap cover on here right now, which I've been trying to weather up quite a bit and make it look a lot more salty like the originals. For this liner, I redid this one as well. Yeah, so it was a trashed liner, so I took all that out. And then, yeah, so I added the rayon, which is a very early war thing. You don't really see too much of it, but I just really wanted to do this because I like the look of it a lot. Probably won't use it at too many events because, like I said, it really wasn't seen too much. So I just really like how it looks, and I don't really have money to spend on a Holly liner yet. But, yeah, so I really like how it turned out with the rayon. Yeah, so it's just a nice earlier war liner, and then my USMC cover. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.